Good evening. I hope I find you well. And this cold enough day when you're out. When you're in, it's not so bad. And I had, so we're going to sing our hymns now. Start off with our favourite one. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Hope you like that. Now we will sing one as we're in Knock at the great shrine. Um, there were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, poor and humble men and women, little children that you call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you. Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies as we gaze upon your vision. And the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you. Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. That's lovely. And when you're in Knock, we're going to be singing that now until I go and leave on Friday. And I'll probably sing it Friday evening as well when I'm back in Oldcastle in my little residence. Now, let's talk. Well, here we are at the retreat, the silent retreat, but we do have hymns before the priest that's given the mission, Father Anthony Sanjay, and the mission is called um, the Father Joseph K. Bill retreat because he gave retreats for 50 years all over the world and in this country also. And they were well attended, and it's given by Father Anthony Sanjay, VC, a Vincentian father. And that's the hymns. And that's Father Anthony Sanjay. And he's marvellous. We didn't have him yesterday because it was Sunday and had a dinner, but I find having a dinner in the evening time not my usual it interfered with my sleep sort of thing, you know. And so I didn't bother with it this evening. I had my breakfast and lunch, and that's enough. And I had a cup of tea there and a couple of other little items that I had. I don't want a dinner again, you know. You're not able for it. So we'd be singing hymns, and then this evening, Father Anthony gave talks during the day in the morning. We were in there little after 9, and the bit of music played by the young lady, and she's quite good, and the hymns, and it was very enjoyable. And then Father Anthony came in and gave talks, and he's excellent. Christ, you know, and the Holy Catholic faith, and the great gift that we have, and that by all means read the Bible, and we do that every morning. We do. They were on the apostles after doing Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Only just do a chapter, not a chapter, a couple of paragraphs. And so we got through the whole lot, and so people can meditate. And he mentioned that, and was given during the day, given talks, and then Holy Mass this evening at 5:30, and it was lovely. And he gave parables and told the meaning of 3 parables, and it was actually to do with the parables. It was to do with those seeking the fellow in the field that sold everything to buy the great gift that he saw in the field. Well, that's a parable, and it's giving up everything for the love of God. That's the meaning of that. And so it's great to get these examples. And then there was another man that was a merchant, and somebody brought a very valuable item to him, and it's the word of Christ, of course. But he sold everything to buy this or support this, and that'd be another parable, giving up everything and following Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. So I think I always try to promote that. And he gave another parable about fish, and thrown in the fisherman thrown in net and getting a load of fish, and some he kept and soon throw away. So that's another parable to show that the good that you get is Christ and the love of God, and that's who to focus on, irrespective of, and hand everything over and just accept whatever comes your way. Don't waste your time about the world and all that goes on this and worldly affairs. By all means, as you're grown up, you have to be prudent to provide for yourself, but that's within limits. It's when you seek things in this world, and funny enough, I did when I was young. I had ambition, but funny enough, they all, well, you know, no matter how much you rose up, they closed down because we had we had a lot of strikes, and petrol strikes and bank strikes and everything weren't conducive. But it was a lesson, and you make mistakes. But then one day, wherever it was, a few years ago, perhaps 25, maybe 30, I suddenly started saying prayers. And all that. And for some reason or other, everything changed for the better. I was able to deal with any trials that come my way, and they did. Partly my own fault for what I thought. But however, things work out, and as you try to put your life in the hands of Jesus and do what you need to be doing, which is your prayers, the Holy Rosary, Chaplain, Mercy Station at the Cross every day, and various other prayers, and who you offer up and all the rest of it, and getting Holy Mass as often as you can. I'd be getting it here every day, of course. And and I visited the church here, the parish church, where the great miracle of Knock happened in August 1870 something or another, 75, I think. Or was it 79? But anyway, I know it was spilling rain, which it often is in this country. It's not spilling rain, it's coming down from the Arctic. I remember one time I was having holidays, and we took it in September because it had been a wet summer, except for the wet weekend. And it rained donkeys. It come down in torrents when we were on holidays for a fortnight. And we swam near the sea every day. We were trying to get in the room to coming out. But we wore the clothes appropriate for that. So there we are. I'll talk more about all these matters. I'll be doing my little prayers after this, even a prayer to our Blessed Mother and a few others. Bye now.